Yo, what's good YouTube? It's Mr.BuyTheDip back here with another video. Just a quick video on NVIDIA. I made a video on Chipotle AMC. Let's dial back and talk about NVIDIA. NVIDIA has been pretty consistent, all right? NVIDIA is the stock to keep on your watch list. This might explode. It might go back down to 101, 105. You never know. It's kind of unpredictable with NVIDIA after the split, right? But here's some things to keep in mind. We're maintaining with NVIDIA, all right? NVIDIA's not is it hasn't been dipping super low this week. It's been trying to maintain its price value. Okay. What does maintaining look like? If you see your graph, like kind of in the middle, right? Just going up and down and just staying consistent um throughout the full day, right? So this means it's consistent. Now this is from opening today to closing. We opened at around 121.9, right? We went all the way up to 124.05, all right? And we come all the way down to like 121-ish, and then we close at 122. Now tomorrow there are two things that can happen tomorrow. Tomorrow we can either go lower than 121 or we can go up to like 126, 127. That's the beautiful part about investing is it's very unpredictable, right? But let's look at the week prior to this and see how have Nvidia bounced back and how have um just how have they regained from this low right here. Last week Tuesday we were at 116. That's a pretty low steep for Nvidia. That's somewhere where you want to buy shares, you want to, lower your average cost per share, um, and just, kind of dump more money into the stock around this time. But as we go higher, you see Thursday we were at 123. Now, so what are people doing? How are they setting up their profits in Nvidia? So people are usually buying around here. So 115, 116, a lot of people are buying around here. So when the stock goes up, they're keeping it, they're keeping it, they're keeping it, right? But when it goes up here, oh, they're getting their money, right? That's where they're getting their money. A lot of people are selling right here. Um, but that just goes to show a lot of things about the stock that it's trying to maintain. It's trying to make some moves here. We know how consistent Nvidia can be. It's not dropping super low, all right? So what I mean by that this month has been a pretty consistent month for Nvidia. Okay, we go all the way to September. Let's do September 10-ish, right? 110, right, all the way to 121. So it started off a little low, but it tries to be more consistent towards September 18. So more than halfway through the month, we can say that um Nvidia found a way to bring back the stock back to life. I feel like after September 10, it was like, okay, the stock is starting to go up there now. Now October, there's only two things that can happen in October. We can either this right here can either just be like a support line where we're just above this price period all month, and we can get a lot of money this month, or we're gonna drop low again here and there, but then try to bounce back up. It's very important to realize a lot of stocks when they're as consistent as this from a bounce back like this, they might drop down low again, but you are going to get your money. You just have to be able to be smart on when you're getting into the stock. All right, the lowest this month though was 101.50. This month as in September. Obviously it's October right now, but what I mean is, looking at it from last month because that was the only full month of Nvidia. So September the lowest was 101.50. And it ended the month, okay, around 121.44. So look at the full month and you can see the difference of how they've just bounced back. Now we can only imagine what October can do. This is exciting stuff, guys. Okay, we can either set new highs this month. We can go up to 130, 131, 132, right? Get a lot of money. Or we're gonna try to attempt it, right? And come all the way back down again, right? Um, if we don't have a successful attempt at breaking those new highs. Realizing how balanced it was throughout this week. So this week also was pretty. I mean, if you look at this week, it's pretty balanced, like around right here. But What I mean by balance specifically is the mindset of the demanders and the suppliers, the buyers and the sellers. That's what makes the stock go up and down, right? When we're high up here, this is relatively high for NVIDIA, right? 121 is it's not a bad, it's not a bad spot to get some profits. A lot of people had a lot of chance to buy in lower than that because of this right here, guys. 106, 105 for a couple days there. A lot of people got in really low. So what they were doing around here is probably just holding, selling right here, right? And then they bought again right here, sold right here. So it all just makes sense. All right. Now we're in that phase again where a lot of people might sell and get the profits, or they might just, hold it out, see what it does for the rest of the month. So realizing the mindset and realizing how balanced the stock is, like it just makes sense. The stock makes sense. The graph makes sense. Okay. When the stock is high, it's going to come back down after a little bit. When it's low, it's going to bounce back up. Like, okay, because when something is low, people want to buy it. When something's high, people want to sell it and get the profits, right? The lowest this month was 101, as I talked about it. So let's be positive for October, okay? September was a big month for NVIDIA. We started low day by day. It's a day in and day out. It's a day in and day out. It's a job, I would say. If you're invested in a stock, it gets kind of unmotivating sometimes. It gets to the points where you just don't want to open up Cash App. You go a couple days without not looking at your investment portfolio and just not really caring about it. But you gotta get through those days in order to make some money. All right. Um, so just be careful with October, right? Uh, you can make money this month. We're not in a bad spot to make money. Stay positive. Let's hope for some ups. Let's hope for NVIDIA to go up and try to go to 120 highs. All right, we're maintaining 120s right now, 120 lows, but we got to break that 125. All right. Thank you guys for liking, subscribing. More content will be out soon. Keep tuning in, keep commenting. I love the reviews. I like to read them. Tell me some things I can do better. Thank you guys for watching.